My name is Liz and I'm the parent ambassador for Debra Ireland. I have been involved in the charity for the last 18 years, and I'm involved with the charity, I suppose, because I have a daughter with recessive dystrophic epidermolysis bullosa. Her name is Claudia. I'm also a proud board member as well. I've been on the board for the last few years, and I like to represent the parents. I suppose I started the journey many years ago when Claudia was quite small, maybe aged 3 or 4, looking for nursing home care to come to the home. It had just got to the stage, I suppose, where it was just unmanageable. You can imagine inflicting pain on your daughter every single day, pulling dressings off, creating more wounds. She was fighting me, I was fighting her. It's just the whole system was just unmanageable. So I started to look for support around that time, and I can honestly say it has just been a nightmare from start to finish. I'm 18 years looking for proper supports for my daughter, and every time I go in or her life changes, it always ends up a battle. I've been so disheartened, I suppose, over the years, just constantly trying to access services at all times. I wish to God I had the time back that I have put in over the last 18 years just to be a proper mother to my daughter, and not being a mother, wife, nurse, advocate, constantly looking for support towards her. No one has any idea what it's like to inflict pain on your daughter for 4 hours every single day. It's just relentless. Nursing care at home for me and my family, it's just, I suppose, it's the most important thing around EB. As I said, it's 4 hours completing a dress and change with your child. It's just unmerciful. So when you have any type of support, especially a nurse in place, it just changes everything. It gives me more time to be a proper mother to my daughter. It gives me more time to, do your daily chores, go to work, do the other things that every other normal family does. It has changed our life anytime we get any type of support whatsoever. They've become part of our family. They've built a relationship with my daughter. I also become aware that I know that she's been medically treated. Like, I'm not a nurse at the end of the day, and I know that there's somebody monitoring her wounds in case she gets skin cancer. I know there's somebody watching for vigilance to see if she has an infection that could turn into sepsis that could kill her. I know that the wounds are being treated properly and that she's getting proper care in the home. I'd hate to have to be going to the hospital every other day for wound management. It's not available anyway, but I would hate to live it. We want to live at home, and we want to treat our daughter at home. When the nurse isn't available, I suppose it's just sheer panic. Going back into, I suppose for me, it's past memories of trauma, memories of going through a horrific time with my daughter, going back there again, feeling very, very defeated around services that I have fought really, really hard for to put into place for my daughter, and for other families to be all of a sudden told that there's nobody available. I would have found in the past that through the HSE or through the health system that was, nearly primarily it was around funding or it was around financing, and now all of a sudden we seem to be getting the packages, but they just don't have the resources. So there's just not nurses coming into the service, nurses that we need. I don't really understand the why, as in the patients, once you meet them, you're inclined to fall in love with them. And I know it's a tough job and I know it's a tough call, but if you're a nurse and that's your calling, it's wonderful to be said that you're keeping somebody in the best possible shape that you can. But when a nurse doesn't turn up, it's, the thoughts of having to go through that 4 hours with your child when you come in from work, maybe after a full day's work, it's just awful. The home care nurses that come into our home are just amazing. They're just part of our family. They've helped me over and beyond. Not only physically, they have helped us mentally as well. They advocate on our behalf. They're supporting us all the time. They help me look at the stocks of bandages. They're vigilant around the wounds. Even on an emotional level, they're there to support Claudia and myself sometimes. The journey living with EB is really, really hard, and I just feel that I have somebody in my corner. I have somebody there that I can kind of lean on, that I know that they're going to support me in any shape or form. They're much more than nurses. I can't really explain. These girls are kind of angels in disguise, really. EB Awareness Week, I suppose it only happens once a year, and I nearly think it's time for our patients to shine, and for Debra Ireland to shine, I suppose, as well, to make the public aware of the great work that's going on behind the scenes in regards to advocacy, in regards to fighting for care packages, in regards to the research that Debra Ireland are funding, in regards to all the work supporting families out there that Debra Ireland again is doing. As I said, it's just our one chance to highlight the work that has been done, the breakthroughs that are going on, the journey that we're on, where we are, where we need to get to. Obviously with the support of the supporters that have supported us, you know, over the last God knows how many years. But it really is a special time. It's like our one time during the year just to put it out there that we need support, we need help, we need people in our corner, and we need to keep fighting for correct services for our patients.